All right. So what's going on with this whole Gina Savage and you situation? Can you give me your side of the story? Because something happened last night after I left the live.
Well, first she used to be one of my biggest fans. And then she turned around and tried to say I'm shit, and she starts to try something and like, welcome to the shit show. And every live stream I went on today, Corey, I went on multiple, like 12 this morning in the afternoon. You hear me, Corey?
Yeah, I can hear you. Just keep talking,
She
man.
joined every single one of them. And she came in there and she was talking shit.
Okay.
We're talking about different things. We're all trying to have a good time. People that were beefing, I said, whoa, there's no beef today. It's all love. And Bushman is growing marijuana plants. He's doing everything for himself. He's a farmer. He grows his own vegetables. He grows his own fruit. His own animals like cows and chickens. And Gina's over here like, yeah, you're not shit. Like, basically is what she's trying to say. And we had to shut her ass down. I had to shut her ass up. Close that trap. I'm surprised she didn't go to bed after that note. After the first she live streams that followed me. Because I'm telling you, Corey, every single one I went into, I went in like at least 12 this morning. Like I was going like, okay, what's up here? Not too much popping. Let's go to the next one. Gina was in every single one of them that I was in.
All right. So we'll get to that in a second, but what happened last night? Some sexual talk? I don't know. Like, were you defending Savage or something?
I don't even remember, dude. I mean, can you remind me? Because I was pretty turned.
Okay. So, from what I'm getting from Brooklyn, which is Gina's mom, and from Gina, is that there was some sexual things being said last night, and what I'm getting currently is a deflection from Savage, and Savage is saying, oh, well, she said it was okay to flirt, but then he made her feel uncomfortable, and then Gina said you were involved in this situation as well, where you started defending him. It was when you guys, I guess all three were in a live last night. And I just need to hear from your point of view, what you remember from happening, because I mean, this was just last night, man. And I mean, Savage is deflecting. He's trying to say that he doesn't remember. He's blaming the weed. You know, that typical deflection tactic that some people use. He's not really giving us much of anything, but tonight we're going to try to get him onto a live stream tonight for part 2. I'm just trying to figure out everything going on here for all the people that are involved. I want to clear y'all. I'm not going to have any issues with y'all after this. I mean, the last situation I had to deal with, I didn't have any issues with any of those people, right? But you know what I do on Instagram now. I mean, I do this podcast. I try to clear people's names and everything. I mean, I just premiered part 1, which is just audio file, on my new YouTube channel, on me and Marcus's podcast channel on YouTube. It's premiering right now, but you know, and this is just to help people who are, you know, part of this community understand the full situation. Because if nobody comes forward about this, and if nobody talks to me about these kind of things, it just starts more drama. You know what I mean? So
exactly, boy.
So yeah, Gina came to me about it, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? Because people always come to me to investigate this shit, obviously. But yeah, so just tell me what you can tell me about last night when you were live with Gina and Savage, aka Stoner.
So what I recall is that we were having a good time. We were clowning, and you know, I'm not gonna play excuses, but I was drinking moonshine, like 95% proof mixed with canna butter. That's not an excuse. I still kind of remember. All right, so what I remember was that we were having a good ass time. We were having a ball.
Okay, really quickly, can I just say thank you for saying that's not an excuse, because Stoner used it as a crutch, and you actually said that's not an excuse. So thank you so much for that. I just want to thank you for that, for not using that shit as a crutch. Continue.
It's straight medicine, dude. Like, I drink alcohol to boost the marijuana into my bloodstream. Like, I don't drink to get drunk. I boost the marijuana in my bloodstream. So to be continued. And it's never an excuse. And so what I remember, we were having the ball. We were having a good time. Like, you know, welcome to the shit show. Like, everybody was having a good time. We were saying jokes, shit like that. Everybody was laughing, having a good time. Somebody played music. We were jamming. And then, if I'm not mistaken, somebody had beef. If it wasn't Gina, it was somebody else.
It was Gina and Stoner.
Okay, they started beefing or whatever. I said, no, there's no beef tonight. This is all love. Like, we're all here to have a good time. If y'all want to beef, y'all can do that in your own DMs. But it's not here on live, you know?
Okay.
And so, like, they keep going. And I think Stoner mentioned that he was going to knock their ass out. Like, punch her dead ass full in the face. And I'm like, bro, we don't hit women like that. We only smack them on the booty. Like,
I mean, that's a harmless joke. I mean, I maybe that got taken out of context, but that's just, that's a edgy joke. But it's yeah, I'll admit that's kind of funny, man. You're good on that, but yeah, just continue. Sorry, I'm trying to look.
I mean, shit. If we leave a handprint behind, I guess that shit hurt it. But we only smack them on the booty. I will never hit a woman in her face. I will never hit her anywhere but on the booty. And if I'm loving on her and she asks me to, whatever, like, besides that point. So then they're like, no, you're not going to hit me on a booty. You're a pedophile. I'm a pedophile when I'm dating an older lady and there's no kids around.
Wait, somebody called you a pedophile?
Dude, they call me that shit every day. Every single day on the calendar.
What? You know what? We'll deal with that later. Well, unless you want to tie it into this, but do you know why people are calling you a pedo? Have you ever said anything that might have been misconstrued?
I mean, no. If I was joking, it sounded a little weird, then I try to clear it up. And then I try to fix it, retype it or re-say it. Like, whoa, I didn't mean it like that. It's only a joke. I'm talking about this or that. Dude, I'm not a pedophile. I date an older woman. My girlfriend's like 12 or 13 years older than me.
Okay. Well, okay. So here's the message that I got from Teddy, which is Gina. She said, I blocked him, by the way, because he went. Well, she unblocked him now so that we can clear the situation up. But I blocked him, by the way, because he went on live with Adam and talked shit about me. They both did. So did you say anything at all that might have been misconstrued as you talking shit on Gina? Like, were you just trying to be neutral in this situation when you went live with Stoner, or did you say anything that might have been misconstrued as you defending him?
So no, what happened was Gina was in the comments. She was a bench warmer, and she was trying to get in, but she didn't get in, and we were just talking, and whenever I'm really talking, whenever I'm looking at man to man, or no, I'm looking at the screen, I'm not really looking at the comment. I don't even know what Gina said. Like, I ignored that shit. Like, I felt like she said probably a lot of fucked up shit. I ignored it, dude. I'm the bigger person. I'm the man. She's the woman. And as far as Gina, I don't even know what she's mad for, because she used to be one of my biggest fans, and now she's turning her back. She's being two-faced.
Okay.
This man is showing us how to grow marijuana plants, shit like that. Like, what he does.
So why would you? Again, I'm not siding with anybody. I'm just trying to figure out the situation. But why would you say that she's? Did you say two-faced?
Yeah, because she's my biggest fan. Like, she became my biggest fan whenever I joined your podcast. I think the very first time. And
yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I got you guys to become friends.
Exactly. Like, remember she said Adam. Like, she was like 100. An explanation point.
Yeah, because you speak facts and a lot of my stuff, so I mean that's understandable. She's one of those people who's just like me, uncensored. So she'll follow in suit with that. So
right. I mean, you can add me in, but I think I said that night. Add me in if you want to talk. But I think I had the 4 block. I think the lobby was full. So I was just saying in the comments and I was listening. And so Gina's been a fan of mine since the day I met you, bro. The day I went to your live stream was the moment that Gina became one of my biggest fans. And then, what was it, today or last night, whenever you said, and then I guess something that I said, speaking of facts, I guess something offended her. Like, she didn't agree with something, She doesn't agree with something, and now she's mad at me. What does my life have to do with yours?
So you had an opinion. What? Okay, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt that it was probably an opinion, but like, what do you remember? What the words you said that made her get mad at you? Because that's pivotal.
If I'm not mistaken, being an entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur. So you didn't like specify what kind of entrepreneur or anything.
I was mentioning I play drums. You know, I was finding that I gave my phone a break, and you know, talking to you, I play bass. I'm wearing bass. I gotta drop a new post when I was in music store last night while Mom was out at Staples getting some shit. I mean, I play six string. I play guitar. I'm trying to get into self production.
Okay, so really quickly, when you said that you were going to be an entrepreneur, did you say anything else that might have ticked her off?
I mean, shit, does she not believe in cannabis and medical marijuana?
I'll play devil's advocate just for a second here. It might be because I'm in sober living right now, and that might be like, I know she's very overprotective of me. I'm protective of her, so she's big on staying sober and stuff, that kind of thing. But I don't know. I don't think that would have been, I don't think that would have been like a major aspect of it. There had to have been something else that you had to have said. I mean, obviously you got some time to like think over what else you might have said until later tonight, because it'll be 10 p.m. Eastern time is when we do part 2 and everything. But yeah, so I mean, there must have been something else that you said within talking about entrepreneurship that I don't think it would have been, the drums and the entrepreneur part. But
I mean,
yeah, go ahead.
I was saying, but does she not like music? Does she not listen to music?
No, she listens to music. She loves my music. So yeah, I know she listens to music. I think she's okay with most stuff, honestly. Unless it's like a triggering thing, for obvious reasons. But like I don't know, man. Let's go to when you were live with Stoner, just you and Stoner, and she was in the comments. Let's go back to that. What else was talked about? Because that had to have been a pretty long live, or at least like half an hour live or something, for her to bring this up. You know what I mean?
So, what's Stoner's first name, first off?
So, nobody knows his actual name. We only know him as Savage or Stoner.
And then, what was I gonna ask? So who is Gina to you, Corey?
So she's one of my closest best friends. We've gone through it together in the past. There was a time where she had me blocked for a few days, but we figured things out. She's literally she's family to me, man. She's the closest thing I have to family. So that's why we have names for. That's why she calls me Dummy. I call her Teddy. She's very, very close with me. We're very overprotective of each other. Same with Brooklyn. Brooklyn, her mom is very protective over me, especially, and extremely protective, obviously, over her daughter. So I mean, when this stuff happens, obviously, first person they're gonna try like come to is gonna be somebody who's very close and somebody who they know does these type of investigations, which obviously is me. But yeah, bro. So I mean, she's just a very, very close person in my life who's always been by my side. So why do you ask?
Why do I ask?
Yeah.
Because I don't watch.
Oh yeah. No, a lot of people don't know the background between us, and I'm not gonna go elaborate into that. But like I said, we've been through it before together and everything. So we've had our fair share of issues, but we're family, man. We've always stuck.
Sorry, Corey, I didn't cut you off. We always stuck together.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And so, like, I don't know. Like, honestly, I'll be honest with you. I don't know where she took offense because, like, we were all loving. We were trying to promote myself and what I do, and I'm trying to help other people, like, give them medicine, play some music in their ears. And I don't know what I said. I think somebody was in the comments and said some shit was, something about beating her ass on every one of us. And then we were like, yeah, we got this and that, or whatever, you know? And then, like, I don't know, dude. Like, I wish I wasn't so under the influence where I can tell you straight.
One second. Sorry, repeat that again.
I said, I wish I was more sober. I wish I was more straight to tell you straight what had happened, in my voice crack. But, like, I'm trying to go based on what I remember. And like I said, I never used my influence under an excuse. I use it as medicine. I don't get turned to have a good time. I do it for medicine purposes. You know, yes, every once in a while, you know, go to the club, let's have a good time, let's get turned, whatever, let's get turned, let's go to the club. But that, if I do it on a regular, isn't that medicine, Corey? I mean, each their own.
I mean, yeah, I used to, you know, I used to drink and stuff and drugs and everything, but, you know,
Oh, just a moment, Corey, my sister's calling.